Gregor Samsa awakes from troubled dreams to find himself transformed into a monstrous vermin. This is the starting line of Franz Kafka's novel The Metamorphosis, but we'll get to that later. You're probably thinking he must have had a pretty hard life to start a story like that, and you're absolutely right. Kafka was born in 1883 in Prague, Bohemia, Austria-Hungary. As the oldest out of 5 siblings, Kafka did not have a great relationship with his father, and in turn also his mother because of her subservient manners to her husband. His parents found his hobby in literature unprofiting and labeled Kafka as useless. Kafka's father was a big part in his life, and not in the good way. In fact, the figure of Kafka's father dismissed not only his occupation, but his work and existence as well. Kafka's feelings are represented in his literature to the prohibited father figure, which instilled in him the sense of his own impotence. He felt his will had been broken by his father. The conflict with the father is reflected directly in many of Kafka's stories. Specifically, today we'll be talking about The Metamorphosis. For those of you who haven't read, The Metamorphosis starts with Gregor Samsa, a hard-working salesman who wakes up as a monstrous vermin. As the story goes on, we see how the family reacts at first and how their interactions with their transformed family member changes, and we learn also through the first-person perspective of Gregor how he was the bread maker of the family and how he yearns to help them, and his confusion of the situation. In the story, Gregor Samsa's father figure is repulsed by Gregor's new form and immediately wishes to get rid of him, even though it's still his son. Instead of worrying for the well-being of his child, he mulls over how the family will gain the money flow they just lost. Clearly, Kafka was insanely hurt by his father and reflects on this in his works.